What up, YouTube? TTC, Dirty Bird Nation, Rise Up Nation, Sergeant AR10, coming at you with another video. Shout out to everybody sub to the channel. Salute to everybody checking in, watching this video. Man, I appreciate y'all support. Sergeant AR10 here to talk about this matchup between the Bears skill players, the Chicago Bears skill players, and my Dirty Bird secondary. Now, a couple of side notes. AJ Terrell has tested positive, so I want to send prayers to him and the fam. He did test positive, so he will not be playing. In about an hour from now, about an hour and 5 minutes from now, is kickoff, so AJ Terrell will not be available. I'm pretty sure Daquez Denard will start in his place. We got Isaiah Oliver at the other cornerback who has been getting tortured. I mean, this guy's looked terrible through 2 games, so who knows what we're going to get out of him. Keanu will have his hands full today, playing strong safety. We'll also rotate in Bleedy Bray Wilson in there to help out the slot position and hold down the slot receivers. Ricardo is not available today, so DeMonte Casey will be coming in at free safety for Ricardo. So we're missing 2 starters in our secondary today, AJ and Ricardo. That's going to allow some guys to come in and fill some roles. We brought up 2 practice squad corners, and we also placed them on the 53-man roster. So 2 of the guys from the practice squad we brought up for depth purposes to help out with this secondary that's been getting torched. I mean, they got torched by Russell Wilson. They got torched by Dak Prescott. So hopefully between last Sunday and now, they've made corrections. And, I mean, they're in last place in the NFL. So there's nowhere to go but up. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Coach Joe Witt Jr. sat down with these guys and said, look, let's scrap everything. Let's change our technique. Let's change up everything. And hopefully it works. I mean, whatever game plan they have going into the game, which is an hour from now, I'm sure they're out, warming up, getting prepared for the game. But let's hope that they change the entire game plan that they've been using for the last 2 weeks. I know each team, has a specific game plan, but obviously what we been going with for the last 2 weeks hasn't been working. So we'll see what we get out of them. Now, the Bears skill players, including their quarterbacks, Nick Foles, backup quarterback. We all know what he did back in 2017, 2018 with the Eagles, the work he put in, the type of quarterback he is. He's mobile. He can read a defense. He's got a decent arm. And I mean, they had a run, man. He did his thing with the Eagles. They had a run, won the Super Bowl, hot streak. He's got a freaking statue at Eagle Stadium. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Nick Foles. Mitch Trubisky, the starter at quarterback, mobile, can scramble, has decent speed. I think the team wants to get him out of the pocket more, but my game plan, if I'm a defensive coordinator, is to keep him in the pocket. Make him sit there, stand tall, throw the ball. Don't let him create, these broken plays and get on the fly and scramble and run around and, pick up rushing yards and, have off-script plays that might beat our defense. Let's keep him in the pocket. Let's put pressure on him through Grady, Tyler Davison, Comiskey, Allen Bailey. Let's get pressure on this guy up the middle, and then when he tries to scramble outside, then we have our D ends like Tack and Fowler to get out there and sack this guy. Their tight ends, I spoke about Jimmy Graham in my last video. Cole Kmet, backup tight end. These guys are big, tall. We've seen Jimmy Graham I don't know how many times when he played with the Poodats, and I think we also played against him in the playoffs when he played with Green Bay. At running back, David Montgomery, Tariq Cohen. Tariq Cohen, man, 5'6", 5'7" running back, very fast, elusive. He's going to get his touches. They're going to get him the ball in the open field. It's up to our linebackers and the rest of our defense to pursue, surround him, hit him, and tackle him. You know what I'm saying? Tackling in the open field is going to be big today. especially with these two guys that we brought up. Hopefully these guys, haven't been lunching on the practice squad, and they can come in and help us out in the secondary because we need all the help we can get. Wide receiver for the Bears: Allen Robinson, Anthony Miller, Javon Wims, Cordarrelle Patterson, Teddy Ginn Jr., another guy who we're very, very familiar with. Still has decent speed. Allen Robinson's a playmaker. Teddy Ginn, he's got his speed. He's a little bit on the older side, but he's an experienced guy. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely going to threaten our safety, so we got to be ready to play. But that's pretty much it. I think Riley really does play for them too. So shout out to him, man. Former Georgia Bulldog. Shout out to Riley, man. But his family is on our team. Calvin Ridley plays receiver for us. So we'll see what these guys do against our secondary. Hopefully we don't get a lead and play prevent like we did last Sunday. Hopefully we get enough pressure on the quarterback from our D-line and our linebackers to where these guys can just sit back, read, and react. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see Oliver in any one-on-one man matchups. I mean, he just can't do it, man. I don't think he can cover any receivers in this league at all. Putting him on an island one-on-one with a receiver of any type of playmaker is bad news for this team. So hopefully we don't do that. I think if we just stay in a cover 2 or cover 3 set, or even alternate our coverages from each side of the field, man, and let our defense just get after Trubisky, man. That might be the ingredient that we need to beat these guys. I really don't see no deep threats. I mean, I know Ted Ginn Jr., he's older, but he could take the top off every now and then. But I just think they're gonna dink and dunk. I really do. Graham, big tight end, 6'7". Cole Kmet, I think he's 6'5". You got Allen Robinson, who's gonna run digs and crossing routes, and then they're gonna hand the ball off to David Montgomery. So it's not a offense that's just full of these deep threats and these weapons. I just think they're efficient. They know what they want to do before they snap the ball. They make their adjustments, and then they just go out and execute. Montgomery is averaging 5 yards a carry, so he's probably going to get 20 carries today. Graham will get 5 or 6 targets. Allen Robinson will get 8 or 9 targets. So I don't think it's anything flashy coming at us. I just think it's just going to be basic lineup and a tight end or two on first and second down, run right at you, get you in third and short, spread you out, and then run either screens or crossing routes to Allen Robinson or flares to Tariq Cohen in the backfield, and that's it. It's not a complicated offense that we're going against here, but we do have to make plays, and there's nowhere to go but up. You know what I'm saying? This defense, they're averaging what? 39 points given up per game, so there's nowhere to go but up. I mean, we have the worst defense in the league right now, so there's nowhere to go but up. Hopefully we get the win, hold these guys under 20 points. I think if we hold them under 20, then we'll get the win. But looking at their defense, I mean, we might have to hold them lower than 20. We might have to hold them to between 15 and 17 because they do have an excellent defense. But anyway, that's just my skill matchup. Sergeant AR-10 signing out, man. Salute to everybody out there. Salute to the people who stayed to the end. Just me breaking down these Bears skill players against our secondary. So stand by for another video where I'll be breaking down our skill players against their secondary. But anyway, Sergeant AR-10 signing out. Have a great one, man. Salute to my Dirty Birds. I hope y'all do y'all thing in about 55 minutes. I will get at y'all on the next video. Peace.